Hi everyone, welcome to StunnerShare. So in this video, what we are going to see is how to analyze the chart a day before using Camarilla. So this is I'm taking a current week chart, and I'll just tell you guys what new needs to do, and also tell you guys on like what we needs to do for the next day as well as next week. So so try to watch this video completely, and if you have any questions, do let me know in the comment section, because this video is very limited for only few people, not for all. This video is only for membership plan under 59 rupees. So under 59 rupees, I am like planning to make ORPRB strategy videos as well as the Nifty video. So what I will do is like this Nifty analysis will be on Camarilla, and then I'll also check like randomly some two stocks in a day for ORPRB, and I'll also share this. Clear? So try to watch the video fully, and in case of any questions, do let me know in the comment section, so that will help me to correct my mistake as well as teach you or share my knowledge on that. So now let's not concentrate on the charts, like let's not concentrate on the candles. So that is why I've hidden the candles. So we had like 4 days of trading days, 10, 11, 12 and 14, 13 this holiday. So these 10 days we will see like how Camarilla has like formed, or what has happened to Camarilla, and what we have to understand by this Camarilla positions. Clear? So this is the day starting. So this particular is the day starting day. So this is the Friday's Camarilla position, and this is Monday's Camarilla position. So based on this Camarilla position, what you guys understand is this is a higher value Camarilla relationship, 2-day higher value Camarilla relationship. So what is 2-day higher value relationship? So I will tag that video along when this video is played. You will be seeing an I option or a option at the top, where you will be able to understand that this particular what is higher value relationship video will be tagged over there. So when you click on that video, you will be able to understand what is higher value relationship. I'll have that as well in this video. So this is called as higher value relationship. So what is higher value relationship is, it says that the market is bullish. Clear? Higher value relationship says that the market is bullish. So it says that higher value relationship is bullish. So that means it will be bullish throughout the day, or what you need to do on that particular day is what you will be your major question. So what happens is like whenever there is a higher value relationship or any value relationship, what you need to do is like you need to understand how the price is opening. Clear? If the price is opening above H4, then any pullback to H4 or any pullback to H3 is going to be a buying opportunity towards H5. Clear? And then if in case the price is opening between H3 and L3, then any movement towards L3 is going to be a buying opportunity towards H4 and H5. Clear? And if any rejection is seen at the H3, then then it can move towards L3. And if it is further breaks L4, then we can go towards L5. So this is something which you have to be very careful. And one more thing, if in case price did not open at the top three ranges and price is opening below L3 or L4, so any pullback towards L3 is going to be a selling opportunity. Clear? So price can open either like gap up and open at like H4 or H5, or between H3 and L3, or below L3 or below L4. Clear? But as far as we could see, this bias is bullish. So if the bias is bullish, so any pullback towards H3 is going to be a buying opportunity. But if in case if it is opening below L3 or L4, then the bias is rejected or invalidated. Clear? So kindly note down that point. If the price is opening below L3 or L4, then the bias is invalidated. So you have to be very careful. Clear? So as far as now, the candle shows that the bias is bullish. Okay, and let me also come again with this point. So this red color dotted is H3, and this green line is H4, and this line is H5, and this green dotted is L3, and this is L4, and this is L5. Clear? So now let us see how the candles has reacted. Okay, so let me switch on the candles. So what has happened is like the bias is bullish and the candles opened above H4. So any pullback towards H4 is a buying opportunity, and that is what has happened. So market has moved upside. Clear? So this is what has happened on Monday. Now let us see what has happened on Tuesday. Let me hide these candles. So now let us see. So okay, awesome. So the next day is also the same sort of relationship, higher value relationship. So when there is a higher value relationship, what is the bias is? The bias is bullish. So we need to check whether the opening candle is telling whether the bias is bullish like the bias bullish is like continued or invalidated. Clear? So what are the possibilities to happen? So if there is any opening above H4 or above H5, then it is going to be like pullback towards H4 or H3 is going to be a buying opportunity. And then if it is the candles are opening between H3 and L3, you need to see how the candles are rejecting or how the candles are acting. And if in case the bias like invalidated, like the candles opening below L3 or below H4, then L4, then the possibility of pullback towards L3 and L4 is going to be a shorting opportunity. So these are the possible shorting opportunities, which are the possible scenarios which we have in for the day Tuesday. Okay, so now let's see what Tuesday has happened. Clear? Now let's see what the opening candle says and how the market has reacted. So Monday the candles were roaming here over here, and the bias was also bullish. But if you see on Tuesday, what has happened is like the candles has opened below L5. So when I say the candles below L3 or L4 or L5, what I say, any pullback towards L4 or L3 is going to be the shorting opportunity, and that is what has happened. So what is the additional confirmations what you can, whether when you go for a shorting opportunity? It is very simple. Just check the previous day low. It will act as a good resistance whenever there is a gap down happening. Clear? So now the bias is completely invalidated with the gap down, and the gap down is below L5. That shows the market is overall a heavy bearish market. And any rejection at the L4 or the previous day low, then that is also an opportunity to short the market. And that is where I told in the channel, Telegram channel, that like it can get rejected, and I can expect some market to move downwards. Clear? Now let's close this again. Now let's hide the candles, and now let's move on to the Wednesday chart. Okay, this is the Wednesday chart. So what is Wednesday chart says is it is lower value relationship. So that means the bias is bearish. So from the 2 days of very, very bullish bias, now it has changed to very, very bearish bias. So now what is the possibility to happen? The candles has opened anywhere, we are not sure. So if the candles are opening above H4 or above H5, then any pullback towards H4 or H3 is going to be a buying opportunity. Next, if suppose the candles are further opening below L3 or L4, then any pullback towards L3 and L4 is going to be a selling opportunity. If the market is opening between H3 and L3, then you need to wait and watch on how the L3 and H3 is acting. Why? Because H3 and L3 are reversal layers, so it can consolidate between these three layers, with these two layers itself, or break and fall down also. So anything is possible. Clear? Now let us see what has happened on Wednesday. So on Wednesday, the price has closed below L3, and any pullback towards L3 is going to be a shorting opportunity. And if you guys see over here, after closing below L3 and L4, it went towards L4, and that is a shorting opportunity, and ultimately it has fallen down. Clear? So this is what has happened on Wednesday. Now Thursday is holiday. Now let us see what has happened on Friday. Clear? So now again the bias is very, very bullish. Sorry, very, very bearish. It is again a lower value relationship, Camarilla. So the bias is very, very bearish. So as I said, any gap up above H4 or H5, any pullback towards H3 is going to be a buying opportunity. And any candle opening between H3 and L3, these two are reversal layers, so we need to be very cautious on how these two layers are reacting. If any pullback towards, like any candle opening below L3 or L4, then any pullback towards L3 or L4, it is going to be a selling opportunity. Here we have know what these three layers will tell us now. Okay, what these three layers will do. Now let us see how the candles has reacted. So if you guys see, the candle just opened between L3 and H3 and started reversing whenever it touches the L3. Clear? And did not even break L4 once also, and started like being a sideways market only. Clear? So this is how you need to understand how the market will behave. Okay, we will not be very sure like market will behave in this direction only, that direction only. What you can do is like you can anticipate the market behavior. Like anticipate the market behavior in the sense you can at least understand, okay, the market bias is bearish. Okay, so if it is bearish, Any movement below the L4 is going to be a movement towards L5, and any movement above H4 is the movement towards H5. So we need to wait and watch how whether it is a gap up or gap down. So based on that, accordingly, we can plan for it. So this is how you need to be prepared for the next day's market. Clear? So now let me see whether I have the, what is that called? Tomorrow's pivot. So let me see that. Wait, show tomorrow's pivots. One sec. Let me see that. If that is, then okay. Yeah, developing H3 and developing N3. So we have this developing H3 and N3. Clear? And this is Friday's H3L3 and this is Monday's H3 and L3. So Monday's H3 and L3 says it is a overlapping lower value relationship. What is overlapping lower value relationship? I'll tag all these videos in this. Kindly do watch it. And this says the bias is mildly bearish. So again, the same criteria only what we have to do. The criteria is very, very simple. If the candle is opening above H3 or H4 or HY, then any pullback towards H3 or H4 is going to be a buying opportunity towards H5. Clear? And if suppose the candles are opening between H3 and L3, then you need to watch on the zones how it is reacting. H3 and L3 can act as resistance and support. It is those two are called as reversal zones. And if suppose there is a gap down or any close below, when the opening print is any close below L3 or L4, then any pullback towards L3 or any pullback towards L4 is going to be a selling opportunity. Clear? These are the three possible views I have for next day, which is like Monday. So I would request you guys to check how the market is behaving. Like just do back testing. See, I have done current week. So like I have not like pre-tested it. Just like that, I have just taken and I have just showed you guys. So what I would request you guys to do is like go back and check for at least for a month or at least till this 1 year, like 5 months, like go and check on how the market is reacting and let me know why, like whether it has worked or not or what needs to be understood and all those things. So by the previous, like by the next day's pivots, what we can understand is like the bias is bullish or bearish, and also you can understand whether how the candle is opening and whether it is going to open above H4 or H5 or below L4 or L5 or between H3 or L3. All these possibilities you can have it, but you need to ensure whether you are doing all this pre-homework. Then only you will be able to work in the live market conditions. Clear? So this is what I wanted to cover with respect to Camarilla. So I hope I have covered whatever I know in this video. Kindly watch the video tagged with this video so that you will be able to understand what is higher value, what is lower value, what is overlapping lower value, and what happens when H4 is broken or H5 is broken or H3, L3, what it actually does. All these videos, if you guys watch, you guys will be able to understand what is actually happening. Yeah. So that is all from my end. I hope I have made this video pretty much clear. If you guys feel the content is clear, kindly give a like and share. And also, please comment your feedback in the comment section. That will be helpful for me as well as you guys as well. So that's it from my end. Thanks a lot. Stay tuned for more videos.